Hey guys, it's Brysolf, and somebody out there has requested that I show how I built my booster that's at my original place. Well, no, this is my new landing area in my forested little chunk. I'm going to build a castle up here or something, and I've got my little landing area all set up. So I'm going to set a booster up that'll not only allow me to boost back to my main base, but will also have a branch that's going to go off that way, off into other areas to build around and adventurize and all that fun stuff. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. Now, I can never quite get this to work perfectly, so bear with me while I figure this out. But I can definitely get the start of it. This is going to be just for our regular cart that'll just move back and forth. That's going to do that. Yeah, okay. And we're also going to then set up this one, because it's not going to need to have any momentum. Wait a minute. No, see, I already screwed it up. This is the problem with the tracks. They have a kind of a weird logic to them. So you got to kind of outsmart the track. That was a neatly badly thrown piece. You got to try to outsmart them, basically. And good. See, because now we're trying to get them to line up a certain way. So now, we're going to want this part here to curve this way, but keep this part the same. If we throw this track down here, well, I'll show you. It's like that, but it's not curving in. So the way to get that to curve in is like so. You throw a piece of, you throw a piece up there, and you throw that there, and you break that. And now our cart will come up here and go back around and down here. And wait a minute. Now we want to fix this now to make that go there. And we're going to remove this piece right here. And then we're going to throw a block here so that the cart that's on here, which will start the momentum sending it this way, it'll get stuck here. The cart will move this way, and as it comes back down, it'll push it back up here. And this creates our momentum. It'll always be in motion. But here's the tough part, because I got to try to set up a 3-track set here. This could be a little dicey. Alright, so, wait a minute, that's not a piece of track, is it? No, it's not. Throw that one there, and then we're going to throw this one here, and this one here. Good. And this one here. Alright, so far I'm with it. We're going to throw that one there. And then we're going to put a piece up to here. And is that all we want to do right now? Well, let's go with that for the moment. What we want to do now is try to put track in here that's not going to bend any of this. And so far, this all seems very possible. And we'll do the same over here. Get out of the way. There you go. And this one shouldn't be too hard to do because it's just going to curve off in this direction. And we should have enough track to finish out just here, because this is going to be the one we're going to test. Well, this is going to be the first test. We'll run a couple tests. But anyway, so now that we've set that up, we want to remove this one. And we want to put a block up there, and now we want to go here. So now that track is complete, and it'll just run in here. Okay, so now we need to set up a circuit with a button to have this part of the track. See, because when this cart is moving around and getting its speed, if we have it hooked up with a redstone circuit, we can switch this track so it'll send the booster car into here, which will then boost wherever you're sitting, and then it'll go all the way back over here, and then the circuit will have reset, and it'll just go back to moving around. This will be the tough part. So since this will be the furthest part away, we're going to have to set up our block like about here. Let's set it there. See if I can reach from here. Alright, 7. So this is where our little thing's going to be. Can I hit it? Yep. Good. That's all we needed. And now, this is the part that confused me the first time. I couldn't figure out how to possibly get it to line up the way I wanted it. And it realized afterwards you have to have an inverter set up. And that's what this torch on the block will do for you. Because see how this is connected? If this wasn't, it's connecting kind of weird. Let's see how this is going to work. No, it's actually not working, see. So we gotta figure this one out here. Let's move our little button to here. Can we hit it from here? We can. It's going to be a little dicey, but that's okay. because unfortunately that redstone circuit was connecting directly to the button and ignoring the torch. So we want to do it that way. See, now that's... Why is that screwing up? That shouldn't screw up. Interesting. I always struggle with redstone. It's not my strong point. Right, so that track is like that, but that's not actually working, is it? Okay, now it's working. I had to invert the other one, but this one seems to be working in this scenario. Alright, sure. I don't quite understand redstone, to tell you the truth, and I'm not going to figure it out now. So, we're going to want to put a brick here for the moment. We are now going to set up the booster part of it. For the booster part, we have to put one there, and now we got to put this up here, and we'll put a track right here. And now we're going to get out a couple carts, because I usually put 3 carts in any stack, because the more carts you have, the further the booster can go. So if you're making a really long one, then you'll want to have even more in there. So you throw that on top there, and now we're just going to break this from underneath, and it basically looks like your cart disappears, but your cart doesn't disappear. No, it's there. It's just it's stacked on top, and this is where you get the sort of the weird speed boost element of the booster, is because they're stacked on top of one another. So we'll just put another one in there. Perfect. All right. So now this actually should be all we need for our booster to work, I believe. Let's see. And if this doesn't work, well then I'm going to look like quite the fool. An April Fool, as it were. So we've got the rest of the carts we need, so let's drop this one here first. We'll test it to make sure the boosting works. And it looks like it's working, so that's good. So let's do a short test from right here. We'll throw our cart in, we'll get in our cart. We'll wait, we'll hit that. Here, nope, sorry, I got to time it a little better. Come on. Almost, come on, stinking thing. There we go. Boosting, good. Okay. So it gave us at least a bit of a boost, so that's good. Let's try it on the track that actually has some distance on it now, just to make sure this test has worked. And here we go, and we're going. And incidentally, you'll now get to see some of my landform you haven't seen before. This is my little cut through the mountain with braces. Yeah. Can't really see it, but down below here, there is some clay there on the beach I have to go collect. Hi, clay. I've already collected a bunch, but more is never a bad thing. And yep, this is the ocean that I crossed before, and this will get me back over to my snow area. So as you can see, this booster works. So I'm surprised. It actually went together fairly easy for me. It's really just learning how to manipulate the tracks so that you, actually, did this booster work or not? I seem to be slowing down a little, maybe. Oh, look at this. It doesn't seem to, this little trick here doesn't seem to work. Uh-oh. I may have to reset this chunk because it doesn't seem to climb this from this direction. Well, well, well. My little corkscrew setup doesn't work both directions. Well, I'll have to fix that, but yeah, that booster worked. So we'll just have to fix that and get that working for the next time. Anyway, next time you join me, I'll probably have my cabin on the lake ready to show. It'll be my second major build. I mean, the railway doesn't count. It's a continually evolving creature. Anyway, see you next time.